there. Good morning, Chris. And I just can't help but think with this stretch of weather how lucky we are to enjoy the kind of weather. I know a lot of folks may prefer it a little bit warmer, but I mean, you think about last year, probably would argue was too warm. And you remember this, right? Where, you know, by this point in the month, we'd already gone through a heat wave. It was a 6-day stretch of highs, upper 80s and low 90s. By contrast, this month so far, I mean, 80s have been tough to achieve. We've only done one. Our second might be today, but we got a long way to go. Got to get these numbers up. Mid-60s right now in the Mobile Weather Lab on the west side, but keep in mind a lot of you waking up to 50s and 40s. I want to show you the difference in the dew point numbers as we go to graphics, because while temperatures have gone down, the dew points have gone up. The biggest numbers in the city, which, you know, is leading to more available moisture to work with, meaning fog is back in play today. Not a widespread thing yet, but we're getting there. So a heads up, mainly south of 78, there is a dense fog advisory, maybe not too bad in Brick, but Toms River to Edison, you see it there, visibility under a mile. So do give yourself extra time to get to where you're going. But other than that, there's not much action in our weather again today. Maybe a touch more humidity, but so it feels a little warmer under the sun, but it's not too overbearing. You just may find yourself perhaps reaching for the water bottle at times this afternoon. John, I know you're tracking an extension of this warmer pattern, and I'm wondering how the weather watchers are feeling about it.
They're loving it. I mean, there's so many of our weather watchers just love to be outside and check things out, so they're digging it. What's interesting, I have an 11-degree spread as far as the observations, and when I look at just the numbers coming in, I don't have any 40s this morning, which is that's a change. I mean, it's a subtle change, so it's definitely a little bit warmer out there. And this is what I'm talking about. First off, it's Police Women's Day. Thank you for all you do. School Picture Day. That's pretty funny. And yes, Tony's wife is getting upset. She wants him to close the pool, but it's still open. Notice, though, a little hint of color. Starting to see that. Not a bad pool day today. Appreciate this from Michael. I love that. It's a study in light. It's a study in shade and graduation and silhouette. What a lovely way to tell the picture. Such a simple thing to do. Now, kind of a foggy picture, and we were talking about this. You can see definitely more clouds out there, so watch out for the fog as we're counting the days. 10 days till fall. 10 days till fall. We actually are going to see that warm up over the next few days, so feeling like summer. The numbers won't fall until next week, and that will be alongside some rain. Yeah, with that rain we need Tuesday into Wednesday of next week. Big ridge of high pressure still serving up delightful weather for us after we mix away the morning gray. Some showers upstate New York. That's it, though. New England down to the mid-Atlantic, you're fine. Southeast, it's a different story. Obviously, Francine making landfall as a 2. I mean, now we're at 45-mile-an-hour winds. Look at this, though. Look at more of the panhandle filling in. That's going to lead to some localized flooding. Risk of severe weather for Georgia and parts of Alabama. Boy, Louisiana into Mississippi, some of these estimates, yeah, you know, 7 to 10 inches of rain and filling in. Look at New Orleans, over 10 inches of rain. So that is going to be cleanup. We are going to see winds subside as the storm continues to track to the north. Right now, winds at 45 miles an hour, but it's moving northeast at 12 miles an hour. Away from the fuel of the Gulf, it does lose energy, and it does make that bend by Friday right there. Parts of West Tennessee into Arkansas and Missouri for moisture. We mentioned this before. That's our rain chance next Tuesday into Wednesday. Possibility of development here. We now have a more organized and better chance for development with Tropical Depression 7. So that would be Gordon. And this is still close to peak time. We're over the hump, but just barely. So we'll be watching Gordon. And it'll be interesting to see that tropical relationship. That's Tuesday night into Wednesday. That's a little bit of energy that's breaking away from Francine. It's going to ride up the coast. So if you've got travel plans midweek next week, rain could slow you down a bit, but it might help the backyard because we desperately do need the rain.
Yeah, we do, but the sun has been awfully nice to have for a little bit longer.